Hello and welcome back to Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. My name is Mogdog and today we're continuing on with the shards, heading into our third shard. We just finished the second one where we kind of heard about a blood moon, blood moon, and we ran through a house getting chased by a fiery monster. Senua seems to be afraid of being burned. I think maybe her townspeople tried to kill her. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on anymore. But anyway, let's just continue on and hope it'll make sense in the future. There's one more trial to go. And then... is it one more or is there another one? There were 4 total. I think we've done 2. There should be one more after this one. Let's see. Let's do it.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder.
Oh.
The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature. He spoke fair words. He gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
I knew we would get this story. I love this story. I have to get all the runes here. Have to. With the story. Loki's betrayal. I wonder if it'll go into Hermod's Ride to Hell. And the price that Hela put on Balder. Balder, as they said it. Oh, there's a face! Speak to me, face mama. Face mama. Oh, we can go over here. Let's go over here and speak to Face Mama. Oh. Okay. And this will build me up my bridge. Got it. This is cool. Have to find all these ruins.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
That's barred. I can see the bar. Are you a rune? You are.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Balder's like Superman, right? His one weakness. Except Balder doesn't know his weakness, as far as I understand.
Dillion is in. Don't forget. You can.
I'm not doing the runes.
You need the runes to
No,
fight.
no, I don't. I need the other runes.
He's waiting for you.
Shush you.
Always said.
Shush. I need the other runes. The other runes are better. Nobody cares about Dillion right now. We want to know about Balder.
Dillion, we're here. Dillian.
We're nearly here.
Gate is open. Nice.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not.
Hopefully runes. Lots and lots of runes. Any more runes? So I forgot to talk about that last little cutscene.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go.
He disappears.
Dillian, don't lose him.
Way too many times. Where is he?
Where's he gone? Doesn't know.
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
The dark world.
Do you remember what that feels like?
But in that cutscene, I forgot what I was gonna say.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Forgot what I was going to say about that last cutscene, but there was something in it that I wanted to mention and I forgot what it was.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Isn't it a giant that he uses, that Loki uses? Blind giant? More runes, please? Okay, we've opened up another path. Okay, the runes are in both worlds. That's good. Man, I wish I could remember what it was in that last sequence with her father. The cutscene was. Oh, it was her. It was about her father. Yeah, the town thought she spread the sickness because of the lies that her father had been telling about her to the town. Why he kept her locked up.
You can't go up.
Not in this.
About how that she has this darkness and that she's a monster and blah blah blah, and none of it was her fault. But she believed it too. And Dillian was trying to guide her away from it. If we can find this.
You broke him. You killed him.
He couldn't see the darkness within you.
That doesn't sound like the normal voices. I mean, they are the normal voices, but it doesn't sound like something they would say. There's a lot of doubt going on right here.
She should have
Think-
listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her father.
How do I do this? think I need to go to the light world.
So you think you're cursed.
I'm gonna try going to the light world from down here. See if that gives me access to up there. Get into the house, but then how do I go back to the dark world? Tough to say. I've got a feeling I'm gonna find this rune in the dark world. Everything's broken. So I came up here in the dark world and the way was shut.
Dillian's in the tower.
I'm missing...
He's there.
Oh, right here. This tree. Right there, those branches. Maybe? No, I don't think it... I missed something.
Dillian undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
I have to find this rune to get into the house.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else.
And then I have to be in the dark
Dillian's
world.
the only reason she's still alive.
Let's do some looking.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
Heard something about depression there.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the things she loves.
Oh, it might be on this busted up bridge. That might be it. No.
You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it.
The curse cannot be undone.
Does the rune change if I go to the light world?
You kill the things that are most precious to you.
Dillian didn't deserve this.
Same rune in the light world.
Look what happens to the things you love.
I haven't seen the little buzzing runes either around. I need to go... I need to be in the house, in the dark world. I can't get in the house, in the dark world to get up the stairs. The Go back to the light world.
Curse, Dillion believed in you. The curse.
Oh,
The darkness is swallowing you both.
take me back.
Do you remember what it was to touch it? He saved you. He saved you. Loves you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong.
Oh, I'm getting the weird Fs. Lots of weird Fs in here. Looking at the windows. Ooh, I think I like it, but it's backwards.
Dillion saved you from them.
Down there. Not out here. In here.
Remember the smell of his neck.
Over near that staircase.
Dillion didn't believe in the curse. Dillion believed in you.
Tree. Is that it?
Do you remember what love feels like?
Like if I could turn it upside down, I could get it right there.
Dillion saved you from them.
Remember Dillion.
What do you remember?
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
There it is. Is that it?
Dillion undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Need to.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Oh, right there. On the box. Nice. That's cool.
Senua, you've got it.
Why
I
is
gotta
it
go to the
you?
dark world.
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
coming, Dillian. We're coming.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's still alive. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Please don't make me run from something. I want to search for the rune.
Your curse has claimed Dillian. Where are you taking him?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
More of this story. Let's go.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The
Hoth.
blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Oh, here it is.
She thought that she knew best.
She thought she had light within her when she was only the...
She is pure darkness.
The voices have really turned on her here.
Why didn't she?
Why didn't she listen to her father, they said.
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
There was a story, I can't remember whose funeral it was, but there was a funeral, and Thor was at the funeral, and there was a dwarf who was, I don't remember what he was doing, but it was disrespectful and Thor didn't like it, and they had already lit the pyre, so Thor kicked the dwarf out onto the boat that was burning.
You are guilty.
Pretty sure it was Thor.
Was it worth it?
Not 100%. Am I supposed to jump? I ain't jumping. That's gotta be the end of it, so there's gotta be one more rune around somewhere.
You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the darkness within you.
Feeling I can't get down. I go to the regular world, we'll see.
The curse.
And now the
Take me.
darkness is swallowing you both.
See what's down here. see the rune door in the dark world, but not in the light world. I'm gonna go back up.
He was kind to her.
There's my last rune.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
It is what they say. Loki's spite. We can't go that way until we go back into the dark world.
Do you remember the way he touched you?
Okay, to the dark world we go. We need to go down and get the runes too.
Dillion doesn't know he killed him.
Now that we have all of the story runes, the voices changed drastically between the light world and the dark world. In the light world, they're very positive, uplifting, reminiscent.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zynbel and her past, and Dillion, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Yep, we'd figured that out. They made it very clear, right there. We're gonna look for runes.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Just checking over here to see if any of the little runey boys pop up. Okay. Oh, we have a lot of runey boys here. Oh, I see it. I sees it.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what I have no time for this? Speak.
They've set you trials to distract you.
They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
They take you no closer to Dillion.
I think I need to go between the light world and the dark world to get the runes. We're gonna go over here real quick. Open up all the paths. I jump down? No. Let's go to the light world. See if we can gather any runes.
He cared in a way that nobody else did.
1 year. Gotta be down there, I think. could be a light on the floor. Coming through. I think I need to go down or over
He's
here.
the reason she keeps fighting.
You saw
Oh.
that she was strong.
Doesn't make the shape.
Dillian saved her.
You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe
Oh,
everything.
it's right there. But it's gonna be a shadow of, or a light.
Do you remember how he made you feel? Do you remember the way he touched you?
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
Wait, is there another rune here?
Cillian's in the tower.
Why did you think you could make this work? You keep saying
There
The
is.
Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
I was expecting that story would be the kind of motivation for the reasoning why Senua may have came here. Do I need to open this gate, maybe? I don't think I can. Find this other rune. Be downstairs.
Do you think she remembers him?
We didn't find one in the downstairs yet.
he was kind to her.
Yep, right here. Move forward. Oh,
What does it feel
right
like to
there,
be
but
in
I'm not
love?
getting... Oh, here we go.
Do you even remember?
His love is guiding her.
There we go.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute?
I was expecting that story would be her motivation, though. Like, she would have come here with the hopes that maybe she could accomplish what Hermod could not.
They mean
Pretty
nothing.
interesting, considering she's not a god and Hermod was.
The gods are just... What if the gods are laughing at her?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be the
Okay, we gotta walk across this plank.
This time you squashed it and strangled it.
Dillian! The curse cannot be undone.
He says, come. Alright.
Yes.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful.
I didn't get to hear any of that because I'm trying to keep myself from falling off a fucking plank.
There's a long way to fall.
She's extra responsive on this plank compared to other planks.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady.
Sun bro?
You can do it, Senua.
Sun bro? Is that you, Sun bro? That was not what I expected.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
You know what makes this even...
Be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time.
stealing my
Every time you
memories.
remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything.
Every time I remember, it disappears.
Everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. You think they want your body, they want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Billion is disappearing with your memory. I was about to say, the thing that makes this whole thing even more tragic is that she may not have had any darkness at all from the start. That it was put into her by her father through his abuse. That's what makes it even more tragic to me. Well, this is the last piece. Sword. But it's gonna have to wait till next time. This has been intense. These shards. The shards have been intense. A lot going on in these. I'm gonna have to watch through all of this over again. Aside from just when I edit it, to try and like glean more from it. There's a lot in these. Man, that last one wasn't as revealing as the one with her father. Or the one with the flaming dude. The flaming creepy that chased me and made me miss a fucking rune. Or no, the flaming creepy... No, I don't know. I don't remember where I missed the rune. And we still have yet to see what we're doing with this head. We're still carrying around Dillion's head. And they say that they ran off with Dillion's soul. They also say the head is the seat of the soul. So by that, what is this bloody handprint on my arm? Has that been there the whole time? When did that get there? I don't remember that being there. I don't know. I may have just not noticed it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty sad story though so far, because I am still convinced that Senua has killed herself to go and try to resurrect Dillion, aside from abandoning her own gods. Yeah. This is like a big tragedy story. It's a great story. I'm loving it. Anyway, I need to just end this because I don't really have anything I want to say, anything I really want to point out now. Right now, the whole part with the memories being stolen's new. And we still haven't heard that other voice again. The one that said you killed him. Maybe we'll hear it again soon. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. We complete the final shard. Hopefully, reforge the sword. See you then.